In this tutorial, we'll demonstrate how to accurately measure this obstacle-filled yard using various Moasure features. Start by walking around the site, clearing away debris and identifying suitable placement areas. Given the many obstacles such as shrubs, vines and tree roots, we've opted to use the Moasure device without the stick. In built-up environments, it's often best to move and place the device without the stick to avoid accidental impacts that could affect measurement accuracy. To use Moasure without the stick, go to Settings, tap Measuring Options, then under Other, select Use Moasure Stick Attachment and tap No. Begin by opening the Moasure app and tap the plus icon to start a new measurement. Once it turns red, place the device at a memorable starting point. We're in the default straight line path, and as the indicator transitions from red to green, start moving at pace to the next point and place the Moasure device down quickly but gently, aligning the reference point with the edge. If placing the device directly against the wall is challenging due to obstacles like vines and branches, you can place the device in a more accessible location instead. After measuring, we'll show you how to ignore this point, allowing the device to calculate the distance between the points on either side of the obstacle, ensuring the line accurately follows the wall. Remember, in the straight line path type you can easily walk around obstacles such as yard waste. As we place the Moasure device and assess our next move, instead of trying to access this corner directly, we'll use the Extrapolate Corner feature. This avoids issues when placing the device on the storage box. Instead, we'll position the device here and move around to the other wall to capture points along the straight edge. We need to capture 2 points on each wall before and after the extrapolated corner to work. Once the measurement is complete, we'll show you how to use the Extrapolate Corner tool. We can't access this next corner either, so we'll use the same method by placing the device in an easily accessible area. The vine against this edge shows how much easier it is to use the Moasure device without the stick, as it grounds itself more effectively and captures data without needing to keep a stick still in a difficult spot. Once again, since we can't access this corner, we'll use the Extrapolate Corner feature after completing the perimeter measurement. We continue making our way around this yard, aligning the reference point into each corner and edge we want to capture, and then return back to our original starting point to complete the measurement. To finish the measurement, tap the red stop icon. Save your project by tapping File, then Save, and saving it to a project folder. Now, let's show you how to fix the areas we couldn't access using the app tools. The first area we missed was along the wall edge due to the vines. To fix this, simply tap the selected point, then tap Edit, scroll to the right and select the Ignore tool. This will remove the selected point as if it wasn't captured. Once the point is ignored, the app will automatically connect the points before and after it, creating an adjusted line. Next, we'll fix each corner we couldn't access. For the first corner, we pause before reaching the far wall. Tap on this point and repeat the process. Tap Edit, scroll across and tap Ignore to remove the extra pause point. Now use the Extrapolate Corner tool, which intelligently estimates the corner based on the angles of the measurement segments. To do this, tap on the line to highlight the selected edge. Then tap Edit, scroll across and select Extrapolate Corner to extend the edge to the corner. Repeat the same steps for the next corner. First, ignore the extra point captured, then use Extrapolate Corner. For the last corner, since we didn't capture any extra points, simply use the Extrapolate Corner tool to complete the corner automatically. Now that we've completed the yard's true perimeter and area measurement, save your updated measurement by either overwriting the existing file or saving it as a new file. Now let's capture layers. First, tap Layers in the bottom right corner of the app, then tap Add Layer. The app will prompt you to place your device at the shared origin, which is the starting point for the first base layer shown in black. Position the device at the origin and wait for the measurement to be captured. Next, you'll be prompted to capture a second point along the initial edge, also shown as a black line in the app. While the shared origin must stay the same, the second point can vary slightly. After capturing the second point, the path type will automatically switch to ignore line. To reduce the distance we want to cover, we switch from ignore line to straight line to capture the perimeter edge. We'll ignore the first point later. Next, we switch to trace line and carefully trace along the irregular shape where a new flower bed will be positioned, keeping the reference point facing the measurement edge at all times. Finally, we close the shape using the straight line path type along the perimeter edge. Now we select the point we want to ignore, go to Edit and tap Ignore. Let's rename and save this additional layer. We repeat the previous steps to create a new layer to measure the shed. Once we reach the shed, instead of measuring around the perimeter on the floor, this is a perfect opportunity to use the wall mode path type. When using wall mode, there's no need to stop at every corner, just at least one point on each wall. Wall mode will detect the corners for us. For example, this trash can blocks our path, and we wouldn't be able to get around without moving the device too much and risking an inaccurate measurement. In wall mode, placing the device on the ground facing upward will automatically ignore that point. This allows us to place the device at the back of the shed, walk around to the other side and pick it up again. Then we place it on the opposite side of the shed to continue capturing data. Each time you place the device back on a wall, it captures the wall automatically. No need to tap anything. Finally, we return to the starting point to complete the measurement. Now let's add another layer to demonstrate the arc path type. First, retrace the origin line. Remember, the path type switches to ignore line, so change it back to straight line when you place the device at the start of this additional layer. When switching to the arc path type, you need to capture at least 3 points, one at the start, one around the middle, and one at the end. You'll notice it initially draws a straight line, but after the third point it captures a best fit arc. Now let's save and review the measurement. We can see the perimeter and area displayed below. You can navigate through the layers menu to view the perimeter and area of each layer and hide any layers if needed. As we can see here, the house is actually offset in real life, meaning it's not perfectly aligned with the yard. Finally, we'll export the measurement as a PDF for the customer on site and also as a DWG file for the team back at the office to use in CAD work. Tap File, then Export, and choose the file format that best suits your needs. Thanks to Moasure, we've measured this challenging landscaping project in under 10 minutes with just one person.